Hello everybody, Storm here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Heavensward. In the last episode, we ran through the Limitless Blue, which was the Bismarck Primal Battle. Got that done, and got through the cutscenes post-battle, where the Archbishop and his Ascian handler, I guess, were able to kind of disable us and take possession of the key to Az's Law and reveal Az's Law. So they're off to that direction. And then when we came back to Akzundu village here, we ran into an Imperial force that was headed up by none other than the Emperor himself, under the, who was commanding the brand new Imperial Dreadnought airship. So we had a bit of an exchange there, and it appears that they are also after Az's Law because they're looking for Allegan technology that was used to control the primals, because they don't like the primals either. So, But their methods are not exactly the nicest around. So we're trying to beat them to the punch, I guess. But we're a little bit behind the game. So both the Archbishop of Ishgard and the Emperor are kind of ahead of us at the moment, and we need to try to see if we can get to Az's Law as well and thwart their plans. But before we do that, we have some things to take care of here in this Sea of Clouds. Primarily, we need to be able to fly here, because trying to move around on foot in the Sea of Clouds is incredibly annoying at best, impossible at worst. There are sections of the map you just can't get to without flying. So, what I did is I went ahead and I ran around and grabbed all of the field ether currents. So if I go to travel, ether currents, all the field ones are done. We have 2 of the quest ones, including the last one, which was the Bismarck fight. And we have 3 more quest ether currents to get to. So we're going to work on those. Those are the only real side quests that we're probably going to be doing from here on out, are the side quests that give us ether currents, so that we can actually fly in these zones. So we're going to take care of that, and then we'll move on in the story. So I already looked around to see who it was that had the quests we need. There are 2 of them in this village, and there's one of them back at Camp Cloudtop. So let's go ahead and talk to Gundavanu here. So he has an ether current. Gundavanu wishes he could choose his family. Well, sometimes we all do. Alright, Netherling's coming is fortuitous as late season rains. Gundavanu and Gundavanu's family faces desperate times. His brother verges on failing Zundu's rite of passage again. All Vanu and Akzundu must undergo rite of passage for respect of others in tribe, otherwise no better than nestling. Brother fails trials 7 times, must try for the 8th time soon. 8 times. No Vanu ever fails trial 8 times. If brother fails again, gales of laughter from others in tribe, shame, family, until day sun in sky no longer burns. Gunavanu sees Netherling help others like wind, which brings seeds to bloom, and Gunavanu would ask for her help as well. Rite of passage rules very strict, but Gunavanu has plan. Rules forbid aid from other members of tribe, but say nothing of Netherlings. Help my brother and quell impending storm of derision our family faces. Brother's name is Gunuvanu, and he roosts. Gunuvanu knows not where. Brother's temperament changes faster than breeze in autumn. Ask other Vanu and seek him out, or Gunuvanu stays nestling forever. Alright, we'll work on that. And the other one is going to be Ganu Valley over here. Oh, and he also is part of the quest we just took. Netherling seeks out Gunuvanu. He is skilled at 2 things: finding shade for napping and running away when Chief gives work. Newborn hatchling works harder than him. Okay, but you also have something for us. Sleepless in Akzundu. Alright, Ganu Valley is looking around nervously with bloodshot eyes. Ganu Valley cannot escape unending thunderstorm of buzzing bugs, and desires sleep more than rain during summer drought. Ganu Valley has idea to soothe bugs droning, but delirious from exhaustion. Netherling goes in Vanu Valley's stead. To east lies Gurglegrass, which devours bugs as Vanu hatchlings feast on Wamorkampa meat. Netherling brings Ganu Valley 3, and Storm in Ears recedes to dull drizzle. Alright. So, the next quest is going to be down there. Clipped Wings. But we might as well go ahead and work on these quests while we're up here. Flying the Nest. Oh, they want to do... Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay. Okay, there is Konu Vanu and Hinu Valley. Gunu Vanu never where he should be. While other Vanu work, Gunu Vanu soars like Griffin in his dreams. Konu Vanu not see him since sunrise. Alright, Hinu Valley. Netherlings finds Gunu Vanu easily. Look under every tree and village. Gunu Vanu follows shade as sunset follows sunrise. Say to Gunu Vanu, wake up, and Netherling come to know true meaning of panic. With a chat mode in Say. Okay, chat mode in Say. Enter a phrase containing wake up to rouse Gunu Vanu. But where is he? He's up there. I'm guessing that is him right there. Okay. Gunu Vanu rest eyes, thinks of great offering to Elder Shaman. So much work, so sleepy, shade not big enough for such great nestling. Vanu needs a good talking to. Okay. I just did. Let me try again. Does it want the quotes around it? Oh. Case sensitive. Ah. Gunu Vanu awake? Yes, he is. Gunu Vanu works hard. A Netherling, no wings, fleshy beak. Not Vanu, certainly. Netherling should not sneak up on Vanu that slumbers. Claws clutch sharper than fierce scale. What? Gunu Vanu's brother sends Netherling to help with rite of passage? Gunu Vanu passes rite and is no longer nestling? Heavens shine on Gunu Vanu this day. Worry of failing 8 times weighs heavy on heart. But now, with Netherling's help, Gunu Vanu casts off weight and soars higher than any an Oxendu imagines. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be actually helping him out, because I got the Aether Current I needed. That's all I was really interested in. I'm sure that's probably a fairly long quest chain. Alright. The other thing we need to do is go gather gurgle grass, and then we'll deal with this bug problem, I'm guessing. Okay, here we are. There's the gurgle grass. And we need 3 of them. We have hostile Vanu up here. There's some gurgle grass down there, and there's the gurgle grass there. Okay. This one's taking a little bit longer. No hostiles, okay. Let's ride on back. Actually, let's teleport on back. That's going to be the easiest. Alright, let's turn that in. Sleepless nights make Gano Valley's mind maelstrom of fog. Does Netherling bring plants Gano Valley seeks? Indeed I do. There you are. Netherling brings rest at last. Gano Valley's troubles become sustenance for gurgle grass. And big wheel of nature turns without hindrance. Because I think those are predatory plants. They actually eat the bugs. So deal with that. And we're going to go ahead and teleport ourselves back down to Camp Cloudtop and do the last quest that we need to get the last Aether Current so that we have freedom of movement in this zone. And I believe we're looking for Laniate again. Yep, there she is. Clipped wings. Laniate seeks an adventure with a delicate touch. Excuse me, Ayame, a moment of your time, if I may. I recently received a special request for assistance with zoological research, but I'm at a loss as to how to fulfill it. Are you familiar with Gala cats? They bear a striking resemblance to kittens, but with wings. An acquaintance of mine is writing an article on their physiology and requires a sample of their wings for her work. Their sweet appearance belies a rather nasty temperament, and if it were simply a matter of slaying them, I would handle it myself. The problem, however, Taking a proper sample requires a delicate touch, a certain finesse that is beyond the capabilities of my men and myself. Because they are so fragile, you may not obtain a proper sample from the first you fell, but I have no doubt a woman of your talents can produce a wing of immaculate quality. I realize this is a rather personal request, but I would be forever in your debt. Obtain an untorn Galacat wing. Okay, so this might take some time, depending on what my success rate for drops is. Oh, let's get my Chocobo out, even though I probably really don't need it against these lower level enemies. Nope, no drop. Nope. Oh. Didn't get in time before it banded back. Okay, there we go. There we go. Well, that was rather painless. 3 kills. Here we are. How fares your search? I realize obtaining an undamaged Galacat wing is no easy feat. Well, we got it. My, what an extraordinary find. I am pleased to see your persistence has paid off. With this, she can resume her work on Cloudkin. How forgetful of me not to mention it sooner. This sample is meant for Etelune, the renowned naturalist. She's hard at work on a new article for New Eorzean Geographic, and requests that a sample be delivered with the utmost haste. You can be sure she will hear it was the incomparable Ayami Yatsuruki who made possible her latest work on Cloudkin. Complete. There we go. And we now have the ability to fly here. This is actually one of the easier zones to get flight capability, as long as you wait until the story brings you back here, which takes some time. Because all of the ether currents weren't that hard to find. Most of them were in a kind of concentrated area. Either around Camp Cloudtop or Oxendu Village. And, yeah, the quests are not hard to get the currents as well. Alright, so, now that we can fly, we need to go have a chat with Cid. Oh yeah, and there's Lucia and her white Magitech armor that she mysteriously got her hands on. Okay. Cid. What's next? Judging from Cid's expression, he has news which he believes will please you. Alright? Good. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Az's Law lies in that direction, we'll find it. The Soleil may have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them, you'll see.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again. Least of all under these circumstances. My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sasjunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
my mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. 'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. 'Tis your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Az's Law should be.
Hold on, everyone! Look! I think that's it! Chief, is that... Allagan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller.
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
Alright, so we now have to figure out how to get past the barrier. Yeah, and so Lucia's the sister of the Legatus who was wearing the white armor, who we fought back in, I think that was Castrum Meridianum at the toward the end of the Realm Reborn, well, at least the initial Realm Reborn story. Okay, so I forgot that that was the case. Alright, well, let's see what Sid has to say here. Okay, we barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you walk away from, as they say. I can only presume the Solil passed the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. Alright, Alphino. Alphino appears relieved to be standing on solid ground once more. Okay. Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to think that he is not, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Azizla. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander that we might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the guardsman when you arrive, and he will show you in. Alright, but I think that this is probably a good place to go ahead and stop. Because I think that we're gonna go into potentially a long chunk of story. I can't quite remember. But, you know, I'm toward the end of the episode right now. I don't want to get stuck in another long cutscene if that is going to be happening. So, I will go ahead, end here, and then we will go have a chat with Sir Emmerich and see what ideas we can come up with to try to get around this barrier when we come back next episode. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.